Hello everyone, and welcome to PYO USD for Truth. Today we're going to look at why people like Frazier, Youngblood, Blades, and Cherniss endorse and seek support from somebody who lies so easily. One way Andy tries to muddy the waters is to repeat things over and over. For example, saying chaos 11 times in the span of 25 minutes. Or, for those of you who are math lovers, about every 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Chaos, causing chaos, and cause the chaos, causing the chaos, causing chaos, to cause chaos. In chaos, I know is being overused. Cause chaos, so much chaos.
Yeah, we don't know what that is either. But let's look at how Andy and his supporters on the board, especially Leander Blades, should acknowledge that he's just making up lies. Watch as we debunk his nonsense about enrollment.
I just want to read you what she wrote, because you would think that the fact that we're not losing any students would be a great thing, and she would be singing the praises of the school board and Dr. Alex Cherniss, because she writes here, enrollment is declining in our district and has been for many years. Number one, many years means it's all during her tenure on the school board, and most of those years has been when it's been all of her buddies on the school board, not Leander Blades, Todd Frazier, and Sean Youngblood. Things have turned around since those three have been on, but while she's been in charge, just making sure you understand this, that the daily average of attendance was dipping below 96%, and probably more. And
here are the facts. Not losing students is a great thing. No district wants to lose students. Also, Carrie Buck did write us for her re-election campaign back in 2022. Maybe Andy forgot that it's 2024. And you know what? The district, like most districts throughout the state, has been losing students, including since Blades, Frazier, and Youngblood have all been on the board. All of this is publicly available in the California School Dashboard, and you can see here, going back all the way to 2017, that the numbers have gone down from year to year for the last 6 years. For example, in 2017, district enrollment was 25,798. In 2018, it was 25,741, a decrease in around 50 or so students. In 2019, it was 25,477. 2020, it was 25,162. In 2021, when Blades and Youngblood were part of the board now, it was 24,296, a drop of almost 900 students. In 2022, it was 23,657. And last year, with Frazier now on the board, it was 23,138. So clearly declining enrollment has continued even after Andy's preferred board numbers have arrived, which means Hetty's lying.
The daily average of attendance was dipping below 96%, and probably more. And there are no new children enrolling. As a matter of fact, enrollment's declined. And then she claims, which is not true, that over the last 2 years, we have not had to also make, that's not good English, I don't think, had to make significant cuts to our district budget and programs because of our success of this advocacy. That also is not true. The decline has been under her, but the fact that she's saying, or what she's trying to claim as a fact, is not true, that cuts were not made. That I'll show you that that's a lie also.
If you're confused by that last clip, don't feel bad. Andy seems confused too. But here are the facts. The attendance rate is not available for 2017. For 2018, it was 93.3%. 2019 was 92.7%. There are no attendance rates for 20 and 21 due to COVID. In 2022, with Blades and Youngblood now on the board, attendance dropped to 82.1%. And last year, with Frazier now on board, it was 82.2%. So again, Andy is just making his own reality. Then Andy forgets again how time works when referring to statistics of administrators who have resigned, retired, or been released.
Here's something you need to see. This is a list I received of the principals that have been either resigned, retired, or released. And here is what you're going to see is that in 2020-21, when the community saw it best to bring in a new school board member, and eventually 2 and then 3 school board members, they saw that apparently that in 2020 to 2021, in the principals category, who resigned, retired, or were released was 12. 12. It wasn't fewer like Carrie Buck wanted you to believe in her campaign ad.
Carrie Buck's campaign ad has nothing to do with principals. Andy has totally lost the plot here.
It was more than probably any other time, and I don't know what the years previous to that, but during Carrie Buck's and her friends that were on the school board with her, that she was trying to protect, you'd seen a heck of a lot of principals released from their job, resigned, retired, or released. And then you get Leandra Blades, and then you start to get Sean Youngblood, and you see the decline of the principals actually being resigned, retired, or released. And those numbers go down significantly from 6 in 2021, 2022, to only 5 in 2022, 23. And this number of 3 that I have here, this is what I know of, that there's one there's one resigning and possibly going somewhere else. And then you got 2 more that I know of that their contracts are not being renewed. Now, there may be 1 more. I'm not 100% sure, but I know for sure 3. That is still much less than 2021 school year, where Buck apparently had thought, well, things are great. Things are great. You had 12 principals leave when you were in charge along with your friends. So
yeah, about that. Maybe Andy doesn't know how time works. Or maybe he's, I don't know, just lying again. You see, during the 2021 school year, look who else was on the board. These are the trustees' bios of Leandra Blades and Sean Youngblood that you can find on a district website. They would have overseen resignations, retirements, and releases in the spring of 2021 because they joined the board in December of 2020. Come on, Andy. Maybe you think this isn't a big deal. It's just numbers. But here's the thing. If Andy can lie about such easily provable facts, why does he hold so much sway with the board and the superintendent? Why do these people go on his so-called show knowing he lies so easily? We think if they don't call it out, then they endorse it. And if they endorse it, should they really be on a board that oversees the education of our children? You can answer that for yourself, especially this upcoming November.